We're covering Microsoft in the after hours earnings release. One of the things that we're going to show you right here is that it was at 39.86 on the close, okay, and it was flat for the trading day, up 17 cents. It's right now printing $1 higher than what it was in the after hours. We're going to really, you can see that spike on that report from, so they got about $1 up here. One of the things about Microsoft, they're going to tell us a lot about the earnings and what's been going on as far as Windows and things like that. So one of the things that we will do is that we'll get in depth with the Microsoft earnings and whatnot. Microsoft has come out and challenged a 14-year high, and it's taken that many years to take out that particular high. So if Microsoft is doing well, then we could say that there are going to be pockets of other software companies. Here's a 50,000 shares someone sold into the move. One thing that we're going to look for is what that operating costs, operating margins are versus profits and whatnot, and how that all plays out. I mean, it had a very quick spike there in that after hours trade. So we will cover this more later today, or I mean tomorrow, and we are going to get down to the nitty gritty in the Microsoft movement. I can tell you that they did beat by 5 cents. Reports revs in line, so that was 5 cents better than IQ consensus. One of the things that I'm going to have to really get into is the Windows OEM revenue grew 4%, driven by strong 19% growth in the Windows OEM Pro revenue. So there's lots of things that have to be deciphered with the Xbox. They're talking about commercial revenues grew 7% to 12.23 billion versus the 1.2 that was going to. So basically, that was 12.2 versus the 3. So it was slightly a number up. And excuse me. One of the things that we're going to look at is the acquisitions of the Nokia devices and service business on April 25th. They're going to talk a little bit more about how they're going to manage the company. And we got lots of stuff to get involved with on this particular earnings in Microsoft. Right now, we're going to cover that knee-jerk reaction. We're going to say that, listen, they've done okay. They have a new CEO now and whatnot. And like I said, Microsoft, it took 14 years just to get it up there through a high. And it was more than a lost decade, this Microsoft. And so therefore, we can see right now that it did okay for a dollar movement in after hours.